Ever wonder how action movies get your heart pounding and your palms sweating? A big part of that magic is the editing, specifically how fast the cuts are. Today, we're diving deep into the art of cutting faster during action sequences to make your videos more thrilling and dynamic. This is a game changer, whether you're editing a short film, a sports highlight reel, or even just a fun travel video with some high-energy moments. So, let's get into it. First off, let's understand the why. Why do fast cuts work so well in action scenes? It's all about psychology. Rapid cuts mimic the way our brains process information in high-stress situations. When things get intense, our focus jumps from one detail to another. The approaching car, the look on someone's face, a hand reaching for an object. By using quick cuts, you're essentially putting the viewer directly into that frantic mindset. It creates a sense of urgency, chaos, and excitement that a longer, slower shot just can't replicate. It shortens the time the audience has to process each image, forcing them to feel the moment rather than just observe it. So, how do you actually do it? Let's start with the basics. The core idea is to use shorter clips. Instead of letting a shot play out for 3 or 4 seconds, you might trim it down to just 1 second or even half a second. Imagine a fight scene. You could cut from a wide shot of the two fighters to a close-up of a fist, then to the reaction on the opponent's face, then to a shot of their feet shuffling, all within a couple of seconds. This rapid succession of images builds a rhythm and energy that's impossible to ignore. A key technique here is called cutting on action. This is a fundamental rule in editing, but it's absolutely crucial for fast-paced scenes. When a character throws a punch, you don't wait for the punch to land before you cut. You cut during the motion. You might start the shot with the arm pulling back, and then cut to a different angle as the fist is flying forward. This creates a seamless and fluid motion across the cut, making the sequence feel more connected and powerful, even though you're jumping between shots very quickly. The movement itself hides the edit, making the whole thing feel like one continuous, explosive action. Now let's talk about building intensity. You don't have to start with super fast cuts right away. In fact, it's often more effective to build up to it. As the action starts to escalate, your cutting pace should escalate with it. Think of it like a crescendo in music. At the beginning of the scene, your shots might be a bit longer, maybe 2 seconds each. As the tension rises and the action intensifies, you start shortening those cuts, 1.5 seconds, 1 second, half a second, until you reach the climax of the action, where you might have a flurry of cuts that are just a few frames long. This gradual acceleration pulls the viewer in and makes the peak of the action feel that much more impactful. But be careful. It's not just about cutting randomly. Every cut needs to have a purpose. Even in a fast-paced sequence, you're still telling a story. Each shot should give the audience a new piece of information. Show the cause, then the effect. Show the action, then the reaction. For example, a shot of a hero aiming a weapon followed by a quick shot of the target's panicked expression. This call-and-response ABC editing keeps the audience engaged and helps them follow what's happening, even amidst the chaos. Without this logic, your fast cuts will just feel confusing and messy, not exciting. And don't forget the power of sound. Sound design is your best friend when it comes to fast cutting. The impact of a punch, the screech of tires, a sudden gasp. These sounds can be used to motivate your cuts. You can cut right on the beat of a sound effect to give your edit a percussive, rhythmic feel. This syncopation between visuals and audio enhances the energy and makes the entire sequence feel more polished and professional. A well-placed whoosh or bang can make a quick cut feel 10 times more powerful. So to recap, use short clips, cut on action to create seamless movement, build your pace to control the scene's energy, ensure every cut tells a part of the story, and use sound to amplify your edits. Mastering this technique will take your action sequences from simply showing what happened to making your audience feel what happened. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this gives you some new ideas for your next edit. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more editing tips and tricks. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or what you'd like to see next. Until then, happy editing.